So let's talk about ChatGPT's agent mode. But forget thinking of it as just another feature update. We're talking about something entirely new. It's like getting a new coworker, a digital intern that lives right in your browser and actually takes action for you. And this entire explainer is brought to you by AtomAIExpert.com, your go-to for making AI work for your business and life, founded by an Amazon seller who went all in on AI and has been using it every single day since 2023.
I mean, who isn't, right? You know the drill. All those hours just sucked away by repetitive research, mind-numbing data entry, and pulling together the same reports over and over. It's such a drain. But what if you could just delegate all of it? That's the big promise of agent mode. Okay, so what is it, really? At its heart, agent mode transforms ChatGPT from something you just talk to into a digital worker that does things. It gets its own secure, sandboxed environment where it can actually browse websites, run code, and mess with files to get complex jobs done from beginning to end.
All right, so let's get properly introduced to this new assistant. What really makes it different from the regular old ChatGPT that we're all used to by now?
This right here, this is the fundamental shift. Standard ChatGPT tells you how to do something. Agent mode just does it for you. It's kind of like the difference between just texting a friend for advice and actually giving them their own secure virtual laptop to get the job done for you from start to finish.
Now we're getting to the good stuff. Let's see what this new power to automate can actually do in the real world. This is where it gets exciting.
145 hours. Let that sink in. Early users are reporting they're saving that much time every single month by automating their workflows with these agents. That's basically the workload of a full-time employee.
And look, this isn't just some abstract idea. Its capabilities are built for real work. We're talking about it browsing the web all on its own to gather data, filling out forms for you, creating and editing your documents, your slides, your spreadsheets, even running code for data analysis and hooking into your Gmail or Google Drive.
Check out this real-world example. Let's say you need to monitor 10 of your competitors. Pull all their pricing, their features, see what promos they're running. That would take a person a full day, maybe 8 hours. The agent, it gets it done in 25 minutes. And it spits out a perfectly organized table. That is an absolute game changer.
Okay, but getting results like that isn't as easy as just asking a simple question. You got to learn how to manage your new digital intern and manage it effectively.
I love this quote from Brian Cavalli, an AI marketer. He absolutely nails it. You have to totally shift your mindset. You're not having a creative brainstorming session here. You are giving crystal clear, direct instructions to a worker that's built to just run tasks. It is all about management, not brainstorming.
And here's what that looks like in practice. Just saying analyze my competitors? Well, that's way too vague. The agent has no idea where to even begin. But look at the directive prompt. It's super specific. Here's the exact websites, here's the exact data I want you to pull, and here's the exact format I want for the final output. That's how you get results.
So really, it boils down to these 3 steps. First, be super clear about what you want the final outcome to be. Second, give it everything it needs. All the context, the websites, the files, any constraints. And third, this is a fantastic pro tip. Ask the agent to give you its plan before it starts working. That way you can catch any mistakes before it wastes its time.
And by the way, all this insight is powered by AtomAIExpert.com. If you really want to learn how to apply these new AI tools to your business right away, Atom actually runs live AI night classes every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. They're perfect for entrepreneurs and sellers who want to get ahead of the curve.
Okay, so we've seen the incredible potential, right? But agent mode is still brand new and, well, it's time for a little reality check on where it's falling short right now.
Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty harsh take, isn't it? Some of the first people to use this are, let's just say, frustrated. They feel like it just doesn't live up to the hype. And honestly, there are some really good reasons for that feeling.
Speed is a massive issue. I mean, look at this. In one test, booking a hotel with some specific requirements took the agent 25 minutes. A person did the exact same thing in 45 seconds. So for quick, simple stuff, it's actually way slower to delegate it.
And yeah, the downsides are pretty significant. It's not just slow, it's also kind of fragile. It gets tripped up by super simple things like it hits a CAPTCHA and just completely freezes. Plus, there are major security warnings from OpenAI itself that you could expose your data if you let it log into your accounts. And to top it off, it has a terrible memory, so it forgets what you were talking about earlier in the conversation.
So, you've got these huge pros on one side and these really big cons on the other. What's the verdict here? Is this thing just a fad, or is it actually the future of how we're going to work?
It really just comes down to picking the right tool for the right job. It's fantastic for those big, complex, multi-step projects that can just run in the background, like deep research or building reports. But it is definitely not for quick lookups, anything that's time-sensitive, or for heaven's sake, anything that involves sensitive logins or needs a bit of human intuition.
So here's the final verdict. Agent mode is a really powerful tool, but it's also a highly specialized one. It's not the perfect, do-everything assistant we're all dreaming of, at least not yet. The best way to think about it right now is as a tireless digital intern. If you give it the right job, it's brilliant, but give it the wrong job and you're both just going to end up frustrated.
And that really leaves us with a fascinating question to chew on, doesn't it? The technology for AI to just do our task for us is officially here. The real challenge for us now is to get smart about knowing when and when not to hand over the keys.
If you're ready to stop just talking about AI and start turning it into actual profit for your business, well, you know exactly where to go.
Just email adamaiexpert@gmail.com to sign up for the next live class. Oh, and if you happen to be an Amazon seller, make sure you ask about the listing optimization report.
It was designed with one simple, powerful promise in mind. One investment, a lifetime of profit. Shoot an email to adamaiexpert@gmail.com to get started.